morning. Morning greetings to you from the light and beautiful source alignment. The sun is out again after massive rains, and the clearing with the water. And yeah, as I shared in my video yesterday in the transmission, the eclipse and Jupiter and Rigel, the constellation, and yeah, this light is stronger today within me, so much stronger, thus also without. And today also Neptune is shifting into Aries, so water into fire. Let's drink some water together, right into the heart, into our fire, into the inner flame we are. The return to origin water. I've just been activating it too, having it sit on the earth and having the soles of my feet on the earth, and feeling also the purple color, the purple flame. The violet flame, violet healing flame. All the rainbow colors. We are shifting, and now this massive shifting of the oil is just tumbling and crumbling. And now if you have a wound somewhere on your body, or something happens on your body, or you have a stagnation, or you have a bruise, you have a cut and a scar, you can feel it. It affects the whole body. Imagine a bed sheet. If you pull on one side or just tuck a little bit, it affects the whole sheet. That's how our body is, and this is how we are as well, our whole body in the whole. So the earthquakes that are happening right now, and all the floods, the fires, everything that is happening on earth, the wars and everything, we are feeling it. We are all affected by it, and we are also in our sovereignty. So it's very important to be in our own alignment, so that we are staying aligned and strong and centered. So my love, the love I have embodied, is just a reminder for anyone to find their center. And what I share, I just share from me. Because when you hear me share about myself and what I'm experiencing, this is to activate you, if that's so meant to be, to feel yourself. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just sharing. And as you see the light blinking, I'm activating. That's my role here. I'm activating, turning on to your inner union, to your light, and to your connection to the primordial dark, and to your body coming into union with your divine self, and shifting. We are water beings here on this planet. And let's have a look where I am this morning. And the waters, I've come here a few days ago from here, and the waters have risen. We've just come out of quite a lot of days of, I don't even know, I remember how many, but at least 2. And full on rain, and the water is like abundantly full on risen here. Good morning, Brett. Thank you for coming on, sharing into this beautiful energy, your beautiful energy. Where are you, and which land are you on? The beautiful ducks sharing their energy and their transmission. Ducks, I spoke a few days ago about them, their versatility, their adaptability. They can fly, they can swim, and these beautiful water birds. There's an aqua phoenix that just flew over us. See, it gets more and more potent every day. Every day, these lives, he's circling around us. This hasn't never happened before. Every day it gets more potent. There's also 2 ibis there in the tree. They're all coming in. This is not by accident. This is a powerful activation video. Live transmission. Real life here out of the interconnected field of oneness, which we are all embodying. There are beautiful bigger ducks. The swans are also here. Everybody's cleansing themselves and everybody's feeling the eclipse energies. So powerful. The 2 swans are also in this beautiful lake here, and the mirroring as we are sitting in this, anchoring our as above so below, anchoring. We are the vessel for the light, to anchor the light here into the planet, and for that we need to be free and clear, and then it comes right through us, and we're sending it into the grid, and we are stabilizing the whole field. Now, right now, there is so much, the earth is moving, the plates are shifting. Now, and my feet has been full with reels from towers collapsing, swimming pools turning into waterfalls on rooftops, and it's heartbreaking. And when we are sitting here and watching, not sitting here, when we are here watching it with compassion, and we are not all in it. Some are affected, some are not, but we all are going through our own earthquakes inside our body and our lives, because we are the earth. No matter where we are with our brothers and sisters who are all going through all kind of wild things. And even here, now people have been flooded, and even here, everywhere people are going through that. On the outside, on the inside. So it's very important for us New Earth leaders to hold our frequency of alignment. You see the beautiful rainbow colors in the light here above me, and sending it through the grid and keeping our heart open. And feeling, I cried a lot this morning as I was riding my bike, and just feeling the openings, and so many are waking up and opening. And I'm feeling it with, that's the compassion, we are feeling it with, we are not shutting the feelings down. That keeps opening our heart and also connecting with each other. So the light is also sending activations through right now, and this beautiful tree that I'm sitting here under. And this morning in my meditation, it came also through that when we consciously connect to the tree of life and where we are, our land, it's already connected, but the veils, like I shared in my life yesterday, it's like yesterday there was still, and we are in that portal, we've been veiled, and layers of veils. So right now there's more veils coming off, and we are unveiling. To see more clearly. Layers and layers come off, and the light is shining. So we see everything clearly, how everything truly is. The truth. The truth of who others are, the truth of how this is all operating. The truth of what love really is. We need to feel and stop for that and not be distracted. And nature is a powerful portal. So I consciously felt this, everything was new this morning. And when you listen to my live yesterday, you can work with that. There was a powerful transmission and activation, utilizing the current cosmic energies for our upgrading. And yeah, this connection to the tree of life. And this doesn't make sense with the mind. We are just feeling it, depending on where we are at. And these new things come in. It's just more light, more crystal energy. Now everything has always been inside of us, what we are beginning to see. It's not outside of us. Yeah, and this beautiful light, how it's coming through, these beautiful leaves. Now the inner sacred union, our union between the yin and the yang, our masculine, our feminine, our spirit, our soul, our body, our divine and our matter, our true nature, our essence, our multidimensional self connecting in fully here to this vessel and this planet. And the channel is open. You can go to the video from yesterday, and that is also on YouTube. That won't be deleted. So these will be now deleted after 30 days. So maybe that's how it's meant to be. I find that quite sad, but letting go, letting go. Maybe we don't need to rewatch the old ones, but that's a lot of content that is just being erased. But anyway, this content is always anyway for the moment. And I'm having some activations on the YouTube channel that are not being deleted, so you can also go there. That's permanently there. And what I'm bringing through here everyday life, this is life out of the moment. Fresh and live, not artificial, it's natural and live, and it's activating. I'm just sharing, letting Source speak through me. This is not pre-framed, this is just always fully live. Whatever flows through me, this Source activating through me. I am just an instrument of love and of the divine, speaking and serving nature, serving the animals, serving humanity through my embodiment. And that's what I'm activating, yeah, others, you into, if you are receiving, yeah, it's no forcing. Now it's just like how, where I sit here, I allow everything to activate me. I'm just allowing to receive, no force. And this is too what I'm transmitting. I'm not forcing this upon you. And the kookaburras are coming in, receiving their beautiful energy, and you can receive whatever you are able to receive and want to. And this is what I'm embodying and being here. I'm just receiving. I'm receiving the light, I'm receiving the water, I'm receiving the codes, returning to origin. And with this water too, my water codes have woken up. And I have been returning to my origin, which is water, and sharing the powerful water codes, and becoming again a water bearer, a water carrier, a water server, a water sharer. And when I share my water with others, which I often do, also the animals, I've just shared it with my beautiful Luca, my beautiful dog friend, beautiful beloved Luca. I always bring water to him. I share it with my animals. They are wild animals, I bring it to them. And humans whom I meet, and immediately they feel it. There's a blinking up and an activation happening. And when I drink here on my live videos, as I drink, feel it go also into you and activating you. That's what water bearers and water sharers do, what we are. And then these powerful nature bodies, they are also sending their water codes and reminding us that we need to drink alive water. We need to drink living water, not water that sits in a plastic bottle that is just filtered and sits maybe a week in your house. That's not living water. It's better than toxic water, but it is not alive water, and we need living water that is full of antioxidants, that is alive, like that water. So when we have an ionizer on our kitchen bench, then we have living water there all the time, and bringing our body back into flow, and turning the light body on inside, turning the mitochondria on in our body. And when we drink living water, we get reminded that we are living beings and not dying. Because when we drink dead water, we slowly die. That might also take 50 years until that shows. And then it's called menopause or midlife crisis, or, you know, that starts at often at 30 and 20, that people start to show these dehydration symptoms. And as I'm observing it, it starts as a teenager. It starts very young. And we as human beings can get away a long time often with what we do to our bodies and the mistreatment of our body. That's incredible. You know, and there's a brainwashing that has been happening, and a distortion that has taken us away from divine health and our divine abundance. And yeah, how slowly that has crept in. So start with water that is not living and that is toxic. The bodies start to slowly become toxic. The hormones get turned off. All the regulation, it affects everything. Yeah, we see it. If we affect a little part, if we turn this river toxic, the earth turns toxic. If our waters start turning toxic, which we are experiencing, earth is getting toxic, and then death happens, like decline and not full, healthy, abundant living. So when that's a slow process, and then add to that, so starting with the water, then add to that plastic, microplastics everywhere, then add to that antibiotics and the anti-baby pill and all of that, all the contraceptive procedures that have been distorting women. Then add to that artificial sweeteners and all the chemicals that are in the skin products, in all the food and everything. Like, add all of that up, totally distorting humans. And that's over a few generations already. Then add all the medical treatments to that. Feel the toxicity. And then people call it menopause or other stuff. Yeah, but it's all a dehydration and toxification. And when we don't have the right water, the body can't detox properly. Then add to that the chemtrails, add to that artificial light and screens, add to that that especially women and the mothers, that they've had to work like men and become like men to survive, and drop them into survival instead of thriving. What happens to society? What happens to the children? Look at all the childcare centers that are everywhere. Instead of the beautiful children being with their mothers, they're being sent off into childcare, where they're being brainwashed and also fed the wrong stuff. Horrible, right? So we are clearing up years and years and years and lifetimes of that, generations of that, to bring ourselves back to light. And you see now behind me, the trees and the leaves are forming a circle. We're coming back, the circle of life. We're coming back to full circle. And someone has to start it. And we have to see it, like, take this veil off. Like a bit over a year ago, I used to drink zazen water. That was already good water, had rocks in it, was meant to be alkaline, and I'm on rainwater. So that was the upgrade. I drank that for quite a few years, and I thought it was good. And it is also good. There is no good or bad. It was serving me at that point. And I'm not mentioning any brands or names just for advertising or anything. I'm saying this because that is also that was a beautiful. It served me at the time, and it was an upgrade from having water bottles or from not having any filters, because yeah, we are restructuring our water. And then I was guided I was guided that where I was going now with my ascension and my detoxification and my whole ascension and descent into my body, that I needed to drink the Kangen water, the return to origin water, and tell people about it. Because right now, that was my clear guidance from source energy. We needed to bring ourselves back to life and to detox, and yet to bring ourselves back into the flow. So my activations turn you also back onto the flow of our soul. That's why I always share from, there's a flowing river next to me, there is a flowing ocean next to me. I'm always guided where to share from when I'm there. Look at the leaves merging above me. You know, I never know where from I'm meant to share. And this is our inner union, visible on the outside. So when we are in our flow, we can come back into union. And we need to, for that, also relax. We can't lead a hustling lifestyle. If we hustle and hustle, we interfere in our embodiment process. We cannot do the deep soul work if we are hustling. This goes for anything. Also for, there's so many people sharing about ascension and also sharing about this water, but still in the hustling way. That is not 5D. Then 5D is utilized as an advertising gimmick. 5D is being in the flow, and totally in the flow of the abundance that we are, and the light. What you see around me here, yeah, the frequencies coming through, they are 5D and beyond. They are out here in nature, in our beingness, that's returning to origin, our soul and our multidimensional self. Our multidimensional self is in many dimensions. And when we are linking that and opening up to that, to our whole self, we can start flowing between all dimensions. That includes 3D, and then we can flow and bring it down here and bring more of the higher dimensions down here. So let's drink that in together. Deeply into all the cells. The body is restructuring. New birds have come closer here to us. Look at the beautiful ibis. Oh, and there's a very surprise on my right side. Let's shift over there. They are not worth more than these, of course. Everybody is as valuable as each other, just like us. And the swans, yeah, there's just 2 of them here, not 10. So there is a special energy, but these are equally as special. So I just always know, I know these 2 swans, and my heart just opens when I see them. I've seen their babies, many of their babies that all disappeared after a little while, and these 2 are just, they're very, very dear to my heart. And the ibis, there are so many of them. I know them too, and they always come to the horse paddock, and I've seen a lot of babies grow up there in the nest and learn to fly, and my heart also opens with them, and they drop feathers for me everywhere. The ibis, every day I find their greetings in their feathers. They're very, very sacred birds to me. All of them are. I'm just sharing the connection with them. Many Australians detest them and call them bin chicken, but look at them in their natural environment. They're just copying the humans, the dirty humans who are putting their rubbish everywhere, who are eating rubbish food. You know, the natural ibis, they are out here digging their big long beak into the earth and getting their nutrients out of there. And at night there's hundreds of them flying into this tree, gathering Now they are beautiful souls supporting all of us. And look how they join together, and everybody this morning is in a very big cleansing mode. I've seen all the birds flap their wings and cleanse, and let's watch from nature what they are doing as we are integrating these strong energies of the eclipse, of the earthquakes, of the earth moving, of our transition, of our transformation, as we are shifting into a higher version of ourselves, letting go and turning on and opening fully the new chapter. We are here at the dawn, at the edge of our new life. And this is a time to dream big, like as big as we've never dreamt. To really live our most beautiful life. And when we see their tails wagging, they're speaking here with us, they're activating as well, feeling our tailbone untugging and wagging, so that our spinal energy can really flow, our beautiful life force energy, our Kundalini life force energy, not artificially or forcefully stimulating, which can be very damaging to our body, but gently through nature, through watching the animals, through sitting on the earth, feeling our coccyx connecting with the earth energies, connecting right deeply into the primordial dark. And the beautiful animals are showing us the way. The beautiful feather costume. Yeah, they are our temple, our body temples. And the swans also stand for sacred union. The swans, they're very loyal, they care for their young ones together. They are very devoted birds. You can see devoted also to their cleanliness, their purity, their divinity. They are also devoted to us, connecting with us. There are not many people who are not in awe when they see a swan, or two, or a family, or more. And it's a blessing. They are here right now to send their transmission and activation to you. And everybody is enjoying the sunshine. And the ducks are swimming, and you see the ripples they draw after them. That is affecting, like I shared at the beginning of this, the whole lake is affected by everyone who is in there. The whole lake, the whole stream here is moving when just one part moves. It's alive. It's alive. Giving us a transmission for full living, for our full alignment, for our unity, for our co-creation together. All the sounds of the crickets, of all the other birds, it's rich. Like, drink the richness in, if you like, that is coming through here, if it's aligned with you. And again, these beautiful long ripples that the ducks draw as they swim. This is art. Life is art. Could there be any more beautiful movie than this? This is the poetry of life, being at one with nature. Taking time to observe nature, to just immerse fully into it. Immerse for our emergence, immersing in nature to emerge, yeah, to bring our soul in. The animals are all souls in bodies without the human distortion, pure. They're leading the way. So, this land soaked in water. Always love also when clouds come on, and the images I see in them. It's a very magical day. So, beautiful light we are. Bathing in the light, taking really devotional time to bathe in light. As you can see here, I'm being, and yeah, later I go and immerse my whole body in the light and in water. This is the embodiment, the descending, and the really shifting my body back into the flow, and the embodiment of my soul and water, and rebirthing all the time with water. That is the Aqua Phoenix movement. Yeah, and the Kangen shamans that help we return ourselves to origin and then share that with others. That's what shamans do. And many of us are shamans located in all different areas, city, suburbia, in the land, in the jungle, everywhere. And waking up to who we truly are and our full soul mission, which is our sacred livelihood. And aligning everything with that and bringing everything into the flow of our alignment. And like I shared, that includes automatically money. Money is an energy. It has held humanity imprisoned for so long and still does it. It's a golden cage. It has induced the most fear and distortion and fights and wars, and it's wrong. We need to take those veils off as well and bring money back into the alignment with our soul and source. It's an energy to share our appreciation with, to support others with, to share our love with. It's just an energy with which we have chosen here right now to exchange with. It's not meant to hold us prisoners or drive us into prostitution of any kind, where we give ourselves away for something that is not our soul's mission, just to survive. That's faulty, so faulty. So also sharing this water, do not do it for freedom or money. Yeah, because if you do it out of that reason, maybe, yeah, you shift. Once you begin to drink this water, you will be turned on. But if you just go and take your old business and shift it into this business and operating out of fear of not enough, and you keep doing that and more and hustling and missing the full embodiment, then that is not true service either. But true alignment, and the light comes on for that. Yeah, turning our third eye fully on, turning our crown chakra on, embodying. But this is just my message. Everybody has a different message. Yeah, and so we are feeling our soul tribe with whom we align and what resonates with us. All the different guides we have, and we are meant to be guides for others through our embodiment. I'm sharing my embodiment with you, not a lecture. I'm just sharing what flows through and what you see as I share this, how the light is playing, and watch everything. Be very observant to everything around me, because it's all here activating you. and it's shifting. You see the light shifting, you see the leaves shifting, and whatever you see in it, symbols for you and nature transmissions besides my words and my vessel, is just part of this all, as we are all interconnected. And we are free, we are love, we are light, and we are already free. We are already abundant. And when we fully align with our source energy, our soul, our higher self, the primordial dark, we shift and realize that. And then our life shifts, and then we are guided deeper to how our serving is expanding. And my serving was guided to expand when I was told a bit over a year ago, I have to drink this water and share about it. And that got me talking. Otherwise I wouldn't be on here now sharing probably. And that helped me shift into the water sharer and the water bearer, the water, the water flow itself. It has helped me revitalize and return back to full health and vitality. It has helped me embody. It has been helping me embodying and descending into my body. And the neuroplasticity, everything is soft and alive again. I was slowly dying, and so was my daughter already at 16. It shows up in all different ways. I can see it now. Now we are living again and thriving, while also moving through whatever we have to move through. All these old patterns, all these fear layers. And I felt them all collapsing yesterday with the towers and with the earth and with the rubble and the whatever collapsed, the bridges, and it hurts, it's heartbreaking. And I cannot even fathom to be in an area like that. I was once in the Universal Studios in San Francisco, and there was a replay of the earthquake, like there was a simulation of an earthquake, the earthquake in California. So I experienced it in a simulation, but that is first of all many years ago, over 30 years ago, but I cannot even fathom how that is. I can just witness it and see it, and also feel patterns in me collapse and so on. We are all working together with our brothers and sisters all around the globe, and that we are not affected right now and where we are. This is so also that we are anchoring, we are holding stability, we are in our balance, holding stability for everyone and everything here on earth, bringing the light deeper into the planet, and holding the space, holding the balance with compassion and heart openness, and also where we can support then. Now that's where our full abundance flow, we need to tap into that fully and open that up so that we can all support each other with the money flow. It's not meant to sit somewhere and be just held for ourselves. That's not how water operates. Water flows and shares. It's like this water does. There's many birds drinking of it, and it just flows together and shares. It's not sitting there. And that's why also dams are breaking. It's dammed up, and we are breaking our dams to bring everything into the flow. Let's feel this together. Hello Wendy, also thank you for coming on, sharing your beautiful energy. And the land pieces we are on now, let's feel this activation going in through our body, into the earth where we are on, and into the grid, and going to everywhere and everybody. And let our heart and our soul energy And we know the world soul is with everybody. Everybody is exactly where they are meant to be to experience what they need to for their soul's evolution. We've all been through that many, many lifetimes. So when we know that, we also don't feel pity, but we feel compassion. It's not like, oh, those poor people, but we feel compassion with a deep understanding that no one is given anything that they can't work with. We are all being given, even if it looks horrendous, we are all always given exactly what we need for our soul's evolution. And then feeling that rippling out. We are also never to pity animals. No, we are to be compassionate and open our heart to them and support them, but not pity anybody or anything. And not other souls, not to pity them. That's the message I've been receiving. And you always take what resonates and leave the rest. This is not forcing any opinion onto you. I'm just sharing what flows through me. Yeah. So let's drink onto that and to that. And to our sacred waters, and the sacred waters of Mother Earth, and restoring our sacred waters back to their origin, which is they're meant to be pure and alive, sustaining us humans. When we have the right water, everything lights up and our life changes. Yeah, and then it's a joy to share that water. We activate with the water. Let's look at the swans again, and the beautiful ducks. When you hear their song and their voice coming in, it's also a beautiful little one swimming here. Heaven on earth, it's another one, there were 10 there before. This is heaven on earth, and heaven on earth we are, it's not outside of us. We are the embodiment of heaven on earth. We are part of the shift, assisting the shift of the frequencies of the whole into unity consciousness, and love frequency, and heaven on earth, which is unity, the divine and matter merged. This is a portal for that. Portal where the waters are abundantly flowing. It's glowing here, the green, beautiful oasis, and the beautiful crows coming in, bringing their energy in. So much love. You feel all the love that is flowing through this transmission. Feel the duck is swimming right into your heart. Beautiful duck energy. The birds are having so much fun. He wants to come in too, sending his love. And this is also how we can shake off this intense energy that we have just been going through and are going through. So we are eclipsing and shifting, embodying. Look at these beautiful ripples. This gives me so much joy when I see this. Yeah, maybe you have a river or an ocean close by as well, and can go into a natural water body and look at the beautiful swan scratching, the flexibility they have. Oh, when you watch the cleansing ritual, it's beautiful. They just don't leave, it's like they're not leaving any feather unturned. Showing us also right now, energetically, to really clear out Bring the shadows into the light, our unintegrated parts fully in, reviving with water. Look at the beautiful ripples, and yeah, feel this bringing joy. This makes me laugh, and so much joy. They are really intentionally coming in. Look at the beautiful white feathers underneath the dark feathers. And how they go through every layer. They dig really deep. You can see how deep they dig into their feathers to clear. That's what I was saying before you came on, Wendy. This is like the most beautiful movie, isn't it? Like nature, the sounds. This is a concert. This is a movie. You can get totally absorbed watching just one leaf move, and watching this wholeness together. This beautiful dance. And as we watch, there's always new actors appearing, doing a new performance. Butterflies flying around, new ducks coming in, a new bird coming in. They always do something differently. Different sounds coming in. While we are sitting here in nature, charging up our bodies. This could not be any nicer in any theater, watching a ballet performance. Look there, he does this beautiful movement. This is divine, so divine. And this is too part of our transformation, where the mundane is being realized as the sacred. We are bringing the sacredness to the mundane, and the mundane to the sacredness is all one. New actors flying in. The clouds are shifting the scenery. The landing is so divine. Absolutely beautiful. So grateful. Let's tap into gratitude, which automatically shifts us into a different frequency and changes our energy. We go more into gamma when we shift into gratitude, love and gratitude. Love and gratitude for that we can sit here right now in this portal and be here together in peace, here at one with nature. And again, sending this out consciously to all our brothers and sisters all over the world, through the whole galaxy. And look also how these two have come together, and the little one is not copying, they are just doing that together. It looks like the little one is doing what the swan is doing, and now I often watch little birds joining big birds, and I feel how they feel stability and support from the bigger birds, the pelicans, the swans, the seagulls, the little birds hanging out with them. This is all how we support each other as well, opening really up to allow support from each other and connection. There's another actor coming in, the beautiful aqua phoenix, landing in the water. Of course he's coming in. He He's just flown in from the beach, bringing the energy here. Look at this beautiful divine bird. You see him on my pinned video. Beautiful aqua phoenix, white and black as well. A very divine bird. He's a snake bird. He swims like a snake and he flies, and every day he greets me, and look how much he spreads his wings. He looks like the phoenix, and he reminds us to spread our wings and to take flight. Divine. Crows coming back. More ducks flying. And they're showing us how they can fly and swim, and they fly together. It's beautiful, isn't it? There's another duck over there flapping the wings and purifying as well. Now the animals have all been feeling as well the earthquakes, the eclipse, the strong cosmic energies, and everybody is shaking it off and showing us. Yeah, they are also just the embodiment. And when we take the time to watch them, and thank you for watching here together, it's beautiful. And the animals, you know, they are here, but right now they are also in spirit totally with you. They're completely where you are with you. Can you feel that? And they love being appreciated. They love being seen and sat with and watched. They are here. They want to be seen. They have messages for us. They have beauty for us. They're not just animals and worth less. They are here for us. And opening up to seeing that, realizing that. Their spirit right now sees and is very grateful that you are watching them and appreciating this beauty in them. Another actor flying in. Another aqua phoenix, and it's beautiful to see how they land behind the wood, and then they go onto it. Ah, what a blessing. We have two. Some are fully black, so this is a fully black one. Oh, he's chasing the other one off. Very, very beautiful. Now watching their interaction, but they see how they don't fight. There's no war. They've just switched places. And look how they also shake their body, and it's a very, very divine. They are all with you right now in spirit. And when you open to them, you can always call upon them, and they can become part of your team as well. That you can call in whenever you feel guided to assist you, or if you have questions. There's another beautiful actor has come in, the beautiful crane. Look at his beautiful gracefulness. And there's another aqua phoenix swimming down there, and he's showing us how he swims. That snake, he goes under and swims like a snake and then comes back up. This beautiful dance they are performing here for us. It's beautiful life. Deep gratitude. He swims and we never know where he pops up. And watch what you're feeling when you watch the different animals. Do you feel joy? Do you feel sadness? What do you feel? Adoration, happiness, awe, whatever comes up in you. And sometimes he stays under a long time and we don't know where he pops up. And yeah, and there are the two which are sitting in the sun. And this creek, this river connects with the ocean. So these birds also fly back and forward. I see them at the beach a lot and I see them here. And look how each is so divinely beautiful, just like us. Each one of us uniquely beautiful. No matter if the nose is long or short, or it's like no one would say the ibis's nose is too long and get a surgery, right? Every being is uniquely beautiful. And their interaction together, look how they walk together. And all is fueled by this living water. There's a duck in the trees, and it looks so beautiful, the spreading fully of the wings. Yeah, full transmission coming into here. Swinging the wings. Feeling our shoulders opening as well with them. And these are all still cleansing. They are very devoted. And isn't it beautiful to see their spread of their wings and their movements, and look how the leg is up, and we can get so much inspiration for our movement, which is what yoga truly is. When we unite, we live yoga, and we live in unity with our divinity in our body, and the unity with each other, and letting the body flow however we are meant to, like the animals, creating postures that relax the body and fuel the energy flow. As we are shifting into glowing up. Look at their beautiful big feet and the postures they keep doing. It's gorgeous. The legs up and the wings spread. What a joy. And the standing on one leg and the jiggling of the tail. Yeah, so this goes on, of course, forever. It's not going to stop. There's one coming in after the other, and it's getting more and more beautiful. You can feel that. I've been sitting in nature like this for many, many years, deepening, and I didn't used to do that, so I now can't imagine how that is without it. I've been embodying it for so long, and I'm sharing it here with you, who yeah, to start your own, opening up the antennas if you're not doing it already. And we embody our soul through nature, with nature, and yeah, this is very, very beautiful. So, yeah, let's have one more look. If they're swimming now, one swan is in. It's the last animals coming through before I turn this off. Lots flying together, really bringing the unity codes in for us, that we co-create together. That is our natural 5D and beyond naturalness. That is our nature. Our natural essence is 5D and beyond. It's not just physical, that's what that means. And when we embody our soul, you know, and we are in that state, we cannot go back from that. And that is also truly psychedelic. Now often there's hardly anybody, there's so many people who have opened through psychedelic medicines, and they are gateways and openings to connect, and then we have to embody that state. So it becomes an everyday normal, not, yeah. And embodying our soul, and when we live soul embodied, that is totally blissful, that is psychedelic. That is the embodiment of our psychedelic nature. We are by nature psychedelic. So the psychedelics, when they are really utilized not as a drug, and the set and settings is important, they connect us to our essence and our nature when properly prepared for and embodied. Now, because it is about embodying our already psychedelic nature. Yeah, and then grief can come up in that embodiment process of, wow, we have forgotten who we truly are, for how long been asleep, and that is very painful to realize that. And then it's also deeply joyful, of course, and yeah, we just are in this beautiful embodiment process, becoming and being truly who we are. So let's drink one last time together to that. And I'm closing this by coming really down onto the earth, putting my palms, the palms of my hand on the ground. And after I close this, I will lay my body flat here on the earth and let this all go through into the grid. My heart also just all dropping into and merging with the world heart and the world soul. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing and bringing this through with me and sharing your beautiful energy. Feel free to share that with anyone you feel would like to see this, or on your page. And yeah, I thank you so much, and thank you for all you are and all you are being and doing out of the being. Thank you for embodying, and thank you for feeling and being, and yeah, stopping the hustling whenever you do. And I just honor your divine soul's journey. And we are never to interfere with another one's soul's journey, and deeply respecting that. Have a very beautiful day. Hopefully lots of magic will come your way, and share with me if you feel to what you felt and experienced, and which animals drop in for you today as your day continues, and how you keep connecting with these spirits, animals that have just come in. And I'm always here, you know where I am. My DMs are always open, you can flow in, and sending lots of love and yeah, light and water through the grid to you. It's already flowing, and I'm receiving. So we are shifting also into fully receiving, being receptive and allowing. Yeah, bye for now, and I see you again soon.